Kiss95.1, Cameron here with a special guest in our studio today from Carolina Ascent FC. I've got Coach Poole here with me. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Good. Thanks for having us.
I cannot believe we have not met before, but I was reading some of your stats, and you're very familiar with the area, like 24 years or something, Charlottean, right?
This is home for me.
Yeah, that's awesome. I've loved talking to, who is your captain?
So we got Vicky in here.
Bruce, who is also, this is home for her. And I love when people get to, do what they love back home, because this is home for me and I get to do what I love back home. So this being home, you've seen Charlotte go through a lot of transitions. Do you have like a favorite or a couple favorite spots in Charlotte?
You know what? I do. I think I wish it was cooler, right? But my wife and I go to OMB a lot.
Oh, nice.
Just like sitting out, nights like tonight, sitting outside, having a glass of wine and a beer. And I think there's something about that, right? The dogs are running around, kids are running around. We have 3 daughters, so for us, it's about OMB, nice and easy. I don't have to tuck my shirt in. And,
exactly.
That's what it's about for me.
Exactly. Okay, so I know that you in the past have coached for UNC Charlotte with the men's soccer team. I'm curious, is there any difference with your coaching style when it comes to coaching men versus women or collegiate versus professional?
Zero.
Zero.
I think they're all players. They're all athletes. They all want to win. They all want to compete. I don't treat it any differently, and I don't really feel it back the other way. So for me, zero.
I love that. I think that's the way to approach it. What do you think your coaching style brings to this Carolina Ascent FC team?
Yeah, it happened to me a few years ago, right? And I say this to my players. This is not who I am. This is what I do. I've never been anything other than a soccer coach or a soccer player. So I don't know any other industry or job. But, I'm a husband. I'm a dad first. I'm a son. I'm, all of that. So for me, I try and bring that human element to our team, which is really about having a great culture and treating people with a lot of honesty and respect. It doesn't mean you have to give hugs and high fives. Honesty and respect can be blunt and real sometimes. But it's that human element. So it's what I do. It's not who I am. And I think if I treat people that way, you get a good outcome.
I love that. You guys are headed into, I know you already had a game, but you're headed into the spring season undefeated at home. What does playing at home, how does that change the dynamic for the team?
Yeah, well, personally, it's special for me, right? This is my hometown. This is where, my wife and I got married. My kids are born here. So for me, it's unbelievable to be able to represent my hometown with the only women's professional sports team, let alone soccer team in the Carolinas. So it's special. I just think we got such an advantage at American Legion Memorial Stadium in front of our fans, and we're able to bring different members of the community in, maybe that haven't latched on to a Panthers or a Hornets or an FC. So I think there's a lot of room and a lot of scope to continue to get out in the community. But we love the fans. We love the energy they bring.
I love too. It's right in the center of the city, the skyline. First game I went to, it was like the sunset was so beautiful behind there. It's just such a cool vibe at that stadium. So I agree with you. So you guys have the game against Fort Lauderdale United FC this Sunday at 3 p.m. What can you tell us about this game? How are you guys preparing? And what's kind of your plan of attack heading into this game?
No, it's going to be a battle. Fort Lauderdale are a good side. And we kind of split the season with them last fall. We won 1, they won 1. 2 very evenly matched teams. But we've been playing so well. We've been scoring a lot of goals. We've been dangerous. So we're going to show up and do our thing. We're going to be on the front foot. But 2 very similar teams, 2 very gritty, hard teams. So we're looking forward to a really, really good game.
Does that change the dynamic too? If you're kind of, as you said, kind of even. You've won 1, you've lost 1 against this team. Heading into that game, does it change the dynamic when you're heading into a game like that?
A little bit, it does. But I think our players realize the importance. It's every week, every game matters. We don't get the chance to have a bad run. We don't get the chance to, hey, we'll figure this out in April. Every single game matters. So I think it's just heightened with this opponent. They're a good team, and we want to come out on top.
Amazing. Awesome. Well, the game is this Sunday at 3 p.m. It's Sunday Fun Day. They're going to have kids kits for the kids, first 1,000 fans. So come out and support the Carolina Ascent ladies and team. And you can get all the schedule information and tickets at carolinaascent.com.
Thank you.
Cool.